Trump bans 12 countries from entering U.S. United States President Donald Trump has signed an executive order on Wednesday banning citizens of 12 countries from entering the country.
People to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe.
Trump said the move was needed to protect against foreign terrorists and other security threats. The directive is part of immigration crackdown Trump launched this year at the start of his second term, which also included the deportation to El Salvador of hundreds of Venezuelans suspected of being gang members, as well as efforts to enroll some foreign students and deport others. The countries affected by the latest travel ban include Afghanistan, Yemen, Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen.
Travel ban list. On the streets of New York, one of America's most diverse cities, many were critical of the travel ban.
He's a renowned racist, and he's trying to make America white again, not make America great again.
I think it's terrible because it fails to understand that people are important and that they're equal.
The entry of people from 7 other countries, including Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela, will be partially restricted. We will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm.
That he had in his first presidency. And this list actually, I think, sticks toward what is actually said in the proclamation. So I do think in that sense, it is difficult to criticize the order for not being for the reason it says that it's being written for.
The proclamation will be effective from June 9, 2025 at 12:01 a.m. EDT 0401 GMT. The order said visas issued before that date will not be revoked. During his first term in office, Trump announced a ban on travelers from 7 Muslim-majority nations, a policy that went through several iterations before it was upheld by the Supreme Court in 2018. Former President Joe Biden, a Democrat who succeeded Trump, repealed that ban on nations from Iran, Libya, Somalia, Syria, and Yemen in 2021, calling it a stain on our national conscience. Trump said that the countries subject to the most severe restriction were determined to harbor a large-scale presence of terrorists, fail to cooperate on visa security, and have an inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal history, and high rates of visa overstays in the United States.
Others being Afghanistan, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Myanmar, Iran, and Sudan. Citizens from 7 other nations are not banned but restricted from visiting, so they cannot come to the US permanently or get tourist or student visas.
This is now the golden age of America.
The White House says this ban is to enhance national security and continue the president's ruthless immigration policy. The administration has effectively shut the southern border, and many migrants have been deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador. It was back in 2017 that Trump's so-called Muslim ban fueled anger and legal challenges. The Supreme Court eventually approved a modified version, but President Biden rescinded it. This time, Trump's travel restrictions are different, and the administration is more prepared.
They're planning to implement it quite differently from the way that the original Muslim ban was implemented. And what the proclamation says is actually that people who have already been issued visas should not necessarily be impacted. And so we wouldn't expect to see the same problem of people being in the air and suddenly finding that when they land in the United States and arrive at the airport, they're being turned away.